Hey guys, today we're going to be doing the L1 10-minute drafting exercise on BricsCAD. Here I have my PDF with all my dimensions that I'll need, and I'm going to be dragging this off to the side. And here's the site we're going to be trying to replicate. We're not given meets and bounds, so to draw the property lines, I'm going to set my ortho to this. To do that, you just hold Control, Shift, and press middle mouse on the line. Now that we're drawn off to the side, draw a line, hold Shift, or press Shift to draw straight. We go 219 feet by 157 feet, 219, and then to close, you just hit C space, it closes for you. Set this on the property line layer. Now we're going to have a road, an existing road to tie into, which is normally given by a survey, but here we'll just offset 15 and offset another 30. Set these on the existing asphalt layer. Now we want to show how our dimensions for these, so we'll run LP1 because they're not exact but they're guessed, and then run select similar after selecting one of these to get them all. Put them on the VS and 1 meet layer. Now I'll put in our landscape strip, which is 10 feet in the front. So you offset the property line 10 feet and then 5 feet everywhere else. And then our building, or we'll connect these with FR0 just to fill it with a radius of 0. Just auto trims it for us, which is very nice. Put these on the landscape layer, landscape strip layer. Now we'll do the building setback, which is 30 in the front and 10 on the sides and 20 in the rear. We'll connect these the same way. Now that these are connected, we will put them on the building setback layer. Now we'll label these by copying from down here in UCS World, coming back and setting UCS to the property line, and this will automatically line them up for us. If you hold Shift while you rotate, it'll stay orthogonal. Copy this here. 10 feet. And 5 feet. Copy this. Rotate it. Move it down here. Copy that. That's in. Then we have a 30-foot front setback, so when you click this, click front setback, 30 feet, apply. Front. Copy this, I'll set this in the rear. We have a 20 foot, so I'll double click into here, rear setback, 20. And then you'll click this little sidebar, rear. Lastly, we're going to move this guy. Rotate him, double click, we have our side setback, which is 10 feet. And click this and get our side setback. And we'll put him in there, copy him to the top. Now that we've labeled our setback lines, we're good to start drafting. And our constraints are normally these landscape strips because we do not want to develop in them, and we'll set back 1 feet from these front ones, and I like to make these on the 0 layer just so I don't get confused with the boundaries I've drawn. So from here we want a row of parking in the front, 18 feet, a 24-foot drive aisle, another row of 18-foot deep parking, a 6-foot sidewalk in front of the building. And then from the sides we also want a row parking and our 24-foot drive aisle. And then again, 18 feet for parking, 24 for drive aisle. Now we can trim up our drive aisle and extend down to the existing road. we will set these, use a fillet of R0 to connect to this, and connect to this. Now we want 11 spaces here, so 9 feet wide, 11 spaces is going to be 99 feet. I'd like to move this. After you've trimmed, the midpoint will be the center of this section. And now we know how far our islands will go. Now it's all centered up. Use a fillet with a 0 radius to connect these and connect this. Use the join command, J. Now these are all joined and connected to the main road. We will put in our spaces by offsetting 9 feet and click M for multiple, and then you can just click all the way down. Make sure to delete overlapping lines, those get in the way. Now we have our 11 spaces, we will mark that with a spot. Just to keep track, and double check how many spaces you have with kick, K-I-K. Just click in each space. Eight spaces. Why do we have 8 spaces? We have 11 spaces. I counted wrong, which is exactly what we were looking for. It's perfect. Now we're going to put in our 18 spaces in front of the building. So there's 18 spaces by 9 feet wide, 162, and I'm going to trim this to make sure we're centered with the building. We're going to want 5 feet for hatch, so it's going to get a little longer. That should be 167 feet long. 167. We're good there. Now we can 18 feet back. 18 feet back. So this is going to be our parking. Right here. So I'm going to offset it 9 feet. M. And then 5 feet for the handicap space hatching. And then the rest will be 9. And then if you want to count with kick, we have 18 spots. So our 18 is N. Now we're going to want to put our 4 spots lined up here. So this is perfect. And offset this 9 multiple, 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. This can go away. These connect. That connects to the road. 4 spots, and now we just connect these with a fillet. And the join command. When there's spots like this, we like to make it just one line. We'll join here, connect, and then we want to make sure this is 18 feet for our parking striping. We're going to offset 9, multiple, 2, 3, 4 spots, and then it will connect back down to the road. We join this all together. Join. Now we have our parking laid out for our building, and we're going to offset this line 6 feet for our sidewalk, and then our building is going to be 150 by 50. I'm going to drag this to the midpoint. And to show our buildings, we offset this 1 and do a polyline width of 1.5. So there we go. We've got our drive aisle connecting to the road. We've got our parking. We can go ahead and label these with 4. And we have completed the 10-minute exercise. Thanks for watching, guys.